1. Sonic Racing, CrossWorlds Preorder Guide for Nintendo Switch 2 and other platforms. 2. Sonic Racing, CrossWorlds Customization and Gadgets Revealed. 3. Sonic Racing, CrossWorlds Switch 2 Release Details and Exclusive Launch Info. 1. Sonic Racing, CrossWorlds Preorder Guide for Nintendo Switch 2 and other platforms. Are you ready to rev your engines for the biggest racing showdown of the year? Sonic Racing, CrossWorlds is here to shake up the genre, and it's already sparking debates among gamers and critics alike. With over 100 vehicle parts, 70,000 customization combos, and gadgets that let you race your own way, this game isn't just a sequel. It's a full-blown revolution in racing mechanics. But here's where it gets controversial. The Nintendo Switch 2 version is delayed until the holiday season of 2025, leaving some players scrambling to decide whether to commit to the current Switch or wait for the next-gen upgrade. Let's break down everything you need to know, from pre-order bonuses to platform-specific release dates, and why this game could redefine what we expect from competitive racing. And this is the part most people miss. The upgrade path from Switch to Switch 2 is just $10, and your progress transfers seamlessly. But is that enough to justify the wait? Read on to find out. When will it be here? Mark your calendars for September 25th, 2025. That's when Sonic Racing, CrossWorlds debuts on 7 platforms, including PC, Steam/Epic, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X/S, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. But if you're eyeing the Nintendo Switch 2, you'll have to hold on. The digital edition arrives during the 2025 holiday season, while physical copies won't land until early 2026. Sega's FAQ confirms this delay, but the question remains, will the extra wait be worth it for Switch 2 owners? Share your thoughts in the comments. Pre-order bonuses. What's in it for you? Pre-orders are live now, and the rewards depend on your edition. The standard edition, $59.99 to $69.99, platform-dependent, gives you the base game plus the Warhog DLC, a fan-favorite character known for his unpredictable speed. Opt for the Digital Deluxe Edition, $79.99 to $89.99, and you'll unlock exclusive cosmetic items, early access to updates, and bonus in-game currency. But here's a twist. The Collector's Edition, priced higher and labeled as limited run, includes physical goodies like art books and special edition car kits. Will the extra cost pay off for collectors, or is it a cash grab? Let's hear your take. How to pre-order, platform-specific breakdown. Every platform has its own pre-order process, so let's walk through them. PlayStation, grab the digital standard or deluxe edition on the PlayStation Store. Physical copies, standard and collectors, are available in the US and Canada at major retailers. PS4 players, note, physical standard editions aren't pre-orderable. Xbox, both digital editions are live on the Xbox Store. Physical standard editions are available in the US and Canada, but the collector's edition is a limited run at select retailers. Steam, pre-order the digital standard or deluxe edition on Steam's website. The collector's edition is a limited physical release in the US. Nintendo Switch, the digital standard and deluxe editions are live on the Nintendo Store. If you pre-order now and upgrade to Switch 2 later, your progress transfers for just $10. Physical copies, standard and collectors, are available in the US and Canada. Switch 2 physical copies won't arrive until early 2026, and there's no collector's edition for the new console, another point of contention for fans. What's the big deal about customization? With 70,000 plus customization combinations, this game isn't just about speed, it's about strategy. Imagine tuning your car with gadgets that let you drift through obstacles, summon homing missiles, or even slow down opponents. But here's the kicker. These tools could create a massive skill gap. Top players might dominate by exploiting rare combos, while casual racers struggle to keep up. Will this make the competitive scene more exciting, or will it alienate newcomers? The esports community is already buzzing with theories about how this will play out. The esports angle. A new era for racing? Sonic Racing, CrossWorlds has all the ingredients for a thriving competitive scene. The customization depth means no two players will race the same way, leading to unpredictable matches. Expect to see pro players showcase flashy builds and counter strategies during the launch season. But will the game's complexity hurt its accessibility? Some critics argue that racing games should prioritize simplicity and fairness. Where do you stand? Sound off below. We want to know if you think this is the future of racing esports or a recipe for chaos. Final thoughts? Is it worth the hype? Sonic Racing CrossWorlds isn't just another racing game. It's a bold experiment in customization and cross-platform play. But the delayed Switch 2 release and the $10 upgrade fee have left some fans divided. Is Sega setting the stage for a groundbreaking title? Or are they prioritizing profit over player convenience? The answer might come down to how well the game balances creativity with fairness. One thing's for sure, whether you're a diehard Sonic fan or a curious newcomer, this one's worth keeping an eye on. What's your take on the Switch 2 delay? Sound off below. We want to hear your thoughts. 2. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds customization and gadgets revealed. Forget everything you thought you knew about Sonic Racing games. Your ride is about to get a serious personality upgrade. Sega has just peeled back the curtain on its upcoming title, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, by dropping a brand new trailer that puts a massive spotlight on two of the game's most exciting features: deep vehicle customization and strategic gadget implementation. Get ready to spend some serious time in the garage, because the sheer volume of options is staggering. The developers are promising a toolkit of over 40 unique vehicles and more than 100 different vehicle parts and decals. This isn't just about slapping a new coat of paint on Sonic's car. We're talking about the ability to fundamentally rebuild your racing machine from the ground up. By mixing and matching racers with a vast array of vehicle components, players can craft literally thousands of potential combinations to forge their ultimate speed demon. Imagine taking a classic character, putting them in an unexpected vehicle, and then bolting on parts to fine-tune its handling, acceleration, and style for a truly personalized racing experience. But here's where the real strategy comes in. Beyond the visual flair, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is introducing over 70 distinct gadgets. These are the tools that will define your playstyle on the track, allowing you to tailor your loadout to perfectly complement your custom-built vehicle and your preferred racing tactics. And this is the part that could spark some serious debate. With so many gadgets and parts, will the game be a balanced test of driver skill, or could it lean towards a meta where only certain combinations are viable? It's a fine line to walk, and it will be fascinating to see how the community optimizes these thousands of possibilities. If you want to see this creative chaos in action, the official customization and gadget trailer is now available for you to watch and dissect every detail. Now, for the crucial release information. Mark your calendars, because Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is set to launch for the Nintendo Switch on September 25th, 2025. In an interesting move for the platform transition, the game will also be coming to the Switch 2. A digital version for the next-gen console is slated for this holiday season in 2025, with a physical retail release following in early 2026. For those keeping a close eye on Nintendo's hardware, more in-depth coverage on both the current Switch and its successor is available across the web. So what's your take on this? Are you excited by the prospect of near-limitless customization? Or do you worry it might overcomplicate the pure, arcade-style racing we love? And what do you think of that staggered release schedule across console generations? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. 3. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds Switch 2 release details and exclusive launch info. Imagine the thrill of racing through vibrant, otherworldly landscapes with your favorite Sonic characters. That's exactly what Sonic Racing CrossWorlds promises, and it's finally making its way to the Nintendo Switch 2. But here's where it gets controversial. Switch 2 owners will have to wait a bit longer than everyone else. The game, announced late last year during the Game Awards, is set to launch on September 25th for most platforms. However, Switch 2 owners will have to hold their horses until the holiday season. And this is the part most people miss. The Switch 2 version won't be available all at once. The digital version will hit the shelves during the holiday season, but the physical release is slated for early 2026. Sega has assured fans that the physical version will include the full base game on the cartridge, meaning no need for those pesky game key cards. But why the delay? And why the staggered release? Sega's strategy here is certainly unique, and it raises